it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and we're going to make a video that you guys have been asking for years, and I just haven't made it, about double power chain. And I don't know why everybody wants to know about it so much. I think it's because there is no video anywhere on YouTube about double power chain. So I have a feeling this video is going to get a ton of hits. We'll see how interesting it is. This is like a total one-off for me, like so infrequently do I use it. And I have come up to an art and science of it. There are two different types of double power chain that I use, but let me first give you the warnings and how to select a patient. Not every patient can have double power chain. Now you can see up in the top left-hand corner, there's a really snaggly, awful smile. Guess whose smile that is? Mine. It's the only photo I had of me in high school and my awful teeth that my parents waited way too long. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening to this, to get braces. I just asked her about this yesterday. I said, why did I not get braces till I was almost 18? I had to beg for them. She goes, we didn't think anything was wrong. She goes, oh, they didn't do braces back then before 18. I said, that is not true. So did you not think that this is abnormal? Clearly class 2 div 2, super 100% deep bite, hitting on the roof of my mouth, just awful, peg lateral, ugly. Anyways, so I had double power chain. So the reason why I'm giving you a warning is because I'm not sure which comes first, the chicken or the egg, whether the double power chain screwed up my roots or if just the finished bite that my orthodontist gave me, which was bad and awful, probably because they waited till I was 18 to do my braces. Lucky me, had it in college. I think that helped my grades because I really didn't do anything fun. Because all I did was study because I looked bad. But anyways, I'm getting off track. I think that waiting too long to fix a class 2 div 2 bite gives a not ideal result. So my vertical was never fixed. At the end, I still had occlusion on the roof of my mouth. I had fremitus. So I don't know whether it was the double power chain that caused the damage. I have 0 roots left on 8 and 9. Like literally 0 upper ones, 0 roots. They are nubs. So when I was I'll get to the meat of the story of this, but when I was in dental school, the first thing you do first year is you learn to take x-rays on your classmates. So we're taking panoramic x-rays and PAs and FMX and whatever. And I remember, learning to read them for pathology. Mine pops up, the whole class is looking at my x-ray. The teacher looks like white as a ghost. And he's like, you're gonna lose those teeth soon. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You're gonna need a partial denture, you're gonna need a bridge. I'm so traumatized. I'm like, what caused this? And he said, probably it's your bite or your ortho was too aggressive. And then I remembered the double power chain. So anyways, please use it carefully. Please do not use it in deep bite patients. Fix the vertical first. Do not use it in patients who have anterior contacts. That's another important part because I know I had that. I found that can cause just the massive amount of force with the double power chain can cause issues. So be really selective on who you use it on. There are certain scenarios where I've used it as a one-off only in a patient that maybe has just really dense bone where, you've gone through your power chain testing, your power chain is active. And if you don't know how to test power chain, I do have videos on that. You have to make sure your power chain is still working. It can expire. So go into my YouTube channel, just put the keyword in power chain and you're going to see a video about expired power chain and how to test for it. You want to every year be tossing your power chain out, getting new power chain, because that elastomeric nature loses its elasticity. If it's not elastic, it's not going to work. You have to have really good power chain. And there's some brands that are better than others. My personal favorite is the Rocky Mountain power chain. It's called the Energy Chain. That sucker works really well. It's more expensive though. And doesn't come in, it comes actually a lot of colors, but the issue is if you buy that power chain, then you're gonna have to buy their ties to mix the colors. Otherwise the colors are slightly off. So just keep that in mind. So let me get back to the double power chain. Now you know when you can use it. If there's just a case where, not just because the patient's asking for it for fun, if the patient's asking for it for fun, just for 2 colors, then I do something called snake power chain. Snake power chain is not any more powerful than the regular power chain. I think it might be less. It's just a matter of weaving it up, down, okay? So this is because I didn't have a real patient I could take a picture on because it's just, I don't do it, but I have done it. Not when I had a release on, I had a graphic artist draw this for you guys. See how much money I spent on this video. I hope it gets a lot of likes. So basically this is a power chain. I mean, it's obviously gonna look a little more twisty than this because power chain has loops, but this is the best I could get the graphic artist to do. There was a TikTok video that had this. So if you go into TikTok and put in double power chain, you'll probably see this better. So 2 colors, snake. A lot of this is going to depend on the bracket. So some brackets, I think I have better luck in 022 slot than 018 slot because it's just a little bit higher profile. If it's too low of a profile and too of an expensive petite bracket, this is not going to work. It's just not going to stay on. It's going to fly off the wing. So not all brackets can handle double power chain because this is snake double power chain. This is just for colors. I mean, it's not going to be any stronger than a regular power chain. If anything, it might be less. It's just for decoration, and I wouldn't do it on a regular basis. But if someone really wants it for a special occasion, fine, you get snake power chain. This is the real double power chain. And if you look at this, there is 2 layers, 2 colors. There's a blue and then there's a purple. So you can barely see the blue underneath it. This is how that works. So what you do is you put, so wire out, put the power chain on without the wire. Don't do this and leave it like this because weird things will happen. Then you put the wire on. Then you put a regular power chain on top. So it's a sandwich technique. So this is snake, this is sandwich, and I probably should have made a graphic of snake and sandwich. So I call this snake power chain, I call this sandwich power chain. Sandwich power chain is the real McCoy double power chain. Under, wire, over. This stuff is super, super uncomfortable. Okay, so that's double power chain. That's pretty much it. And this is a hygiene nightmare, so it doesn't go on patients. Like I said, I kind of give you my restrictions, and it's just in someone that's just super slow. Their bone is dense. Maybe their roots are super long, and it's just things are just moving so slow, and we have a crazy deadline, but they need to have long roots, okay? And they can't have anterior contacts, and they can't have vertical issues. If they have any type of blunted roots, they are not getting double power chain. All right, that's pretty much it. Enjoy. Thanks.